Why I look so terrible is because I just woke up. At this point, I don't give a fuck. This is what we looking like right now in the morning. When I'm rich, I'll probably look 1,000 times better when I wake up after all my surgery. Just kidding. I'm only getting um, like not a facelift, but like when you like cut your jaw off or some shit. Not. Oh my god. Yeah, I literally had a mental breakdown last night. That was not fun. We're just gonna start this off with a bang. We're gonna start this off by being vulnerable, oozy goozy, blah blah blah. It's currently 9:37. Oh, I didn't post on YouTube about it, but yeah, I'm in Anchorage right now. Unfortunately, I'm leaving on Wednesday. It's kind of bittersweet because it's like I want to go. Like after my mental breakdown, even before that, there was just so many things just boiling, and I was just like, girl, like I'm ready to fucking go. Like I literally thought that I was gonna die. Like, well, not die, but I'm dramatic or whatever, but I'm just like, girl, like, I was so ready to go. I'm still ready to go, but like, not, you know, how I was. I was hysterical last night. Like, I was hysterical. I was like, literally, like, legit ready to just pay $300 to get an earlier flight to just leave. Go. I had to go. Um, Family problems. It's so fucking stupid. I wouldn't even say family problems. I would just say repressed emotions that were triggered. Um, it was just so fucking bad. I don't think I've felt the way I felt last night since I was like 12 years old. And that's why it was so bad. Like me crying or having anxiety or, whatever it is about, shit that I do on the daily. Like, oh, like, I don't know. The last time I had a breakdown like that was probably November. I was in guard. I had to do all this. I had to do all that. I was working. I was doing other projects. And so all of that, of course, I was just like, oh, fuck, the next day I get up, it's fine. This was just a lot deeper. Like, this was one of those, like, breakdowns that you would have after bringing shit up in therapy. That's what it felt like for me. So, yeah, I'm done with that. Like, that was just too much. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. I'm probably just gonna eat a sandwich and then I'm gonna go to the creek and smoke or whatever. I don't know if I'm allowed to make like a video of that here. I don't know if I'm allowed to post that here. I mean, I'm in a legal state and I'm 21, so I don't know if YouTube will flag that, take it down, but I'm not going to show it because I just feel like it just looks distasteful to put on YouTube or anywhere where they can ban it. But yeah, the plan for today is just to kind of I'm just going to do like I wouldn't say self care necessarily. I mean shit, spending money is my fucking version of self care. So what I'm gonna fucking do is I'm gonna get me some pho, I'm gonna get a little cocktail, and I'm gonna go shopping. Shopping. I don't know. I just don't like to spend. I like to spend money, but at the same time, I don't. Like if I see something that is like over $10, which is everything in the state of Alaska, I'm not gonna buy it. So window shopping. I don't know. I mean, there's just nothing that I feel like I need that bad. I mean, maybe if I could find a new swimsuit, that'd be great, but I doubt that they have any cute swimsuits here. Like, I want like the gay, hoey swimsuits. I'm in Anchorage, Alaska, and there aren't many gay and hoey people like that. I don't know. That almost feels like a lie because a lot of these niggas out here, bro, the dudes out here are so lame. Like, I was literally telling Destiny about that. I was like, girl, like, I was just telling her about how you try to date somebody out here and you'd be like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. You're giving them, like, I was just, saying that I'm from Anchorage, but I'm here visiting. I'm just trying to, see what y'all got going on, da, da, da. And they'd be like, oh, okay. And you're like, oh, what are you looking for, blah, blah, blah. And they'd be like, I don't know, like, maybe a boyfriend or friends with benefits or, and I'm like, oh my god. Okay, I'm like in the middle of editing this fucking shit, but what's it called? Because I had met this boy or whatever. He like is in Fairbanks for like the military or whatever. So he had hit me up, da da da. I was like, hey, what's going on? He was like, oh hey, we had to start talking, and this nigga off the bat already kind of dry, and I'm just like whatever. But it was given like he was really trying to talk to me. It just seemed like he hadn't warmed up yet. So I was like, okay, like a lot of people are like that sometimes. Like I know sometimes like I be a little kind of just I don't expect you to like just fucking wild and crazy the second you meet me or whatever, but at least, be able to hold a conversation. He could do that. So I was like, okay, period. We had added each other on Snapchat. And, he had sent me, like, a little face picture showing he was real, blah, blah, blah. I was like, period, your eyes are so pretty. It was like, thank you. I had sent him a picture of myself, obviously, to show him that I was fucking real too. And this dude, like, we're talking or whatever. And he asked to do a call. And I was like, nobody ever fucking does that. I was like, okay, yeah, of course we could do a call. Like, yeah, period. So he called me or whatever, and was just dry, so dry. And he one of them type of dudes where he'd be like, you know, he in the military, so you know, I'm over here trying to, you know, ask like questions, blah blah. I'm like, okay, you know, the military, like, you know, my mom was in the military. Da, da, da. I was like, you know, what is it like, you know, being gay in the military? I'm like, you know, I'm actually kind of curious about that. Like, do they know about that? Like, is that accepted? Da, da, da. And he's like, he's like, a lot of people really don't care about it. Like, I mean, but it is a huge no. Like, I know somebody who got sent away because they're gay, but luckily for me, I just don't make that my whole personality. Like, that's just not my whole personality. So, you know, I don't have to worry about it because it's not my whole personality. And I was like, okay. And after, as soon as he said it's just not my whole personality, I was like, mm-mm. Always, I give people the benefit of the doubt so much. I'm just dumb. It's because I'm dumb. But I was literally, that was a deal breaker for me. Of course, you know, we finished up. I wasn't automatically gonna be like, all right, well, bye. I was like, yeah, you know, just kept the conversation going. After that, we're not talking no more. He over here talking about, you know, we had actually, you know, talked a little bit and it was kind of good or whatever. He was talking about, oh, you know, like I would love to visit Fairbanks one day. You know, it's only like $100 flight from Anchorage or whatever. So, you know, I would just, you know, go up there, do a little day trip. We go on a date, blah blah blah. Like, I don't mind that because first of all, I want to go to Fairbanks so bad. There's nothing there, but I want to go so bad. But he's not actually from Fairbanks. He's from Tennessee or whatever. And so we were talking about, oh, like we can meet in the middle, blah blah blah, because you know I live in Georgia or whatever. I was like, yeah, blah blah blah. But after that, like I don't know. I mean, just by the way he be acting, like I'm like, I think that he's just up there desperate. Like I don't think that I'm not his type at all. Like I know it. Like there is no way because you talking about being gay, being a personality trait. I don't know, just the way he worded that. I'm like, girl, and then he from Tennessee on top of that. I'm like, and that's why I feel like I gotta date older guys because guys my age, that is exactly how they be. And but the thing is, it wasn't only guys my age like acting like that. It was like guys who were older too. And especially when they hit you up first and they still be that dry, it's just like, what the fuck? Like I can see if I hit you up first and you dry, okay, you're probably not interested. Moving on. But yeah, and I feel like I could definitely pull in Anchorage, but I feel like I could pull way better in Atlanta because the thing is Anchorage is like 95% white people. So they don't really be into the whole Atlanta black gay twink dude type of situation that I got going on when I'm here. And I feel like that's why I stick out like a sore thumb here because what nigga you see walking down the street wearing eyeshadow, mascara, gloss, you know, all the shit that I put on that to me is just normal. Here, it's kind of like, oh. And it's not like anybody says anything bad. Like, this is not one of the, because honestly, like, since being here, like, Anchorage is gay as fuck, bitch. They got LGBT flags all downtown. They got flags with colors I ain't even seen to get. I'm like, what fucking sexuality is that? You know, y'all talking about having all these different type of fucking genders, all these. I'm like, girl, and I'm not even trying to say that in like a rude way or whatever. Like, I respect everybody's identity, blah blah blah. But I'm just saying that in a way where I'm just like, god damn, I did not know Anchorage became so pro LGBT because everybody here don't really give that. Well, that's kind of a lie. That's a lie. Like I don't know. Like I go in and see the people working at the stores. They be having a little color hair. I'd be like, okay, bitch. Oh my god, something I didn't post about here. Okay, so there's a coffee shop here called Kaladi Brothers, right? It's like basically one of the biggest fucking coffee shops in the Northwest. Blah blah blah. I went there for the first time, and I had ordered like an almond milk latte or an iced caramel macchiato. And I was like, yeah, can I get ice cream macchiato? Blah, blah, blah. She was like, is that with whole milk? And I was like, oh no, thank you. I'll just take almond milk. And she was like, oh, I already knew. Bitch, I was literally so dead. I was like, girl, yeah. And even by her energy, like I could just tell that she would know. You know what I mean? Like I feel like the younger people here are a lot. I feel like I don't know. Anchorage is like given like progressive. You know what I mean? Like, and I was talking to my grandma about that, and of course she was just like, oh no, you know, like no, like for her, like everything is bad or negative, or there's always something bad about it. But you know, like believe it or not, I feel like the people who know me would say I'm the same way, but believe it or not, like I see way more positives after being here in Anchorage than negatives. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I'm just it's easier for me to see the positive side of things that I enjoy so much, like Anchorage. I fucking love it here. I don't know. I mean, I could travel to a lot of cities in the world And I could probably still say that Anchorage is my favorite city. Seriously, and ain't nothing to fucking do here. I just grew up here, so I just love it. But I mean, it is pretty progressive. Like Anchorage is low key giving them like a new Seattle, mini Seattle a little bit. Like I wouldn't say Seattle because Seattle is like a whole different. Like I feel like that's one of those cities where it's just really, really unforgettable in like the nostalgic type of way. And I feel like Anchorage is the same way if you have good experiences and money. But like I mean that in the sense that like Anchorage has always been diverse, but the amount of new stuff that they got, like even they have like first of all, I didn't realize how many fucking Koreans were up here. Like they got a lot of Korean restaurants, they got a lot of them Vietnamese restaurants, Thai. They got a lot more Latinos up here. Like they have a lot of like Latino restaurants or whatever. They got Latino bars. They got a little gay bar or whatever. Or half the people that live here ain't even from here. You know what I like? I wasn't even fucking born here. You know what I mean? Like, so a lot of people from here are like ain't even from here. You get in an Uber and the dude talking about, so where are you from? I'm like, girl, I'm from here. You already know why they asking me where I'm from. They don't think I'm from here. I guess I am from somewhere else technically, like I'm coming from somewhere else, but at this point I don't fucking know. But bitch, I'm from Alaska. I don't give a fuck what you say, bitch. And I love guns. I'm just kidding. Let me stop. All right, that is not funny. But yeah, I haven't found me a nigga yet because these niggas down here are so lame. Like, I mean, I met this one dude who was just so sweet, so nice, so cute, but it just wasn't given like longevity. It wasn't given like, oh, we going on multiple dates. It wasn't given like none of that. Let's also talk about I was just talking about like smoking or whatever. I want to talk about Alaska's fucking weed because oh my god. Okay, first of all, it is illegal, not illegal, but it is a legal state. When I came here in November, I wasn't even 21 yet. I wasn't able to for real go inside. I wasn't able to for real see nothing. Like I like someone had it, so I had give somebody my money to like buy me a cart from one of the stores, and I enjoyed it. But like the actual real weed, bro, like where was the first place I went? Okay, I'm not gonna say no names because this is actually a complaint, and it's a fucking bone I have to pick with this fucking dispenser. No, I'm just kidding. No, like this dispensary literally like sold me a pen that was just defective. Like, and there are so many times where I've gotten pens and it's just kind of like, oh, this fucking pen sucks. But weed is weed, bitch, and I don't smoke it. But like that pen, first of all, it was nasty. It tasted like puro fabuloso, literally, like the purple fabuloso or the blue fabuloso. So nasty. And then the ones, the hole is this big. I kid you, and you can't even see that. That's how fucking small like the hole is to fucking pull from it. It don't got a button to heat it up, so you have to charge it all the way in order for it to actually pull. Some pens that I've had, you don't even gotta charge them up like that for you to actually be able to hit real good, like milky type of ghosts or whatever. This is the type of pen where I could sit there pulling for an entire minute and the shit's still not gonna make me cough. That shit has not made me cough once. If anything, it's made my fucking stomach hurt. I'm over here ranting about a fucking pen, but I'm so fucking serious about my fucking pens, okay? And I like to try all different pens. I don't discriminate against any pen. I'm 1,000% discriminating against this one because it sucked balls. But that was my fault for being just so overzealous about like being able to just use my ID, blah blah. Like what was it? The second day I was in Anchorage, I was downtown and I was like, I need a dispensary. I need a dispensary. I need a dispensary. I need a dispensary. I went to the dispensary. I didn't want to say this, but I don't have service in Alaska right now. It's kind of bad. I don't want to say that out loud because it's just like somebody could be like, we don't got service. I could kill that nigga because he ain't gonna be able to call nobody, which is so bad. But I don't got no service, so I wasn't able like if I was able to find the dispensary that I went to last time I came here, I would have went there because I'm the type of person where I get one thing from one place and I like it, bitch, I'm sticking to it. My lips are dry as a bitch. Hold up. But like I said, I'm fucking sticking to it. So, I'm walking around downtown Anchorage just chilling. And it's getting to the point where, I don't know where I'm going because, like, as an adult, this is my first time ever actually going around Anchorage by myself. Like, it's weird. So I had never really been downtown, like into the gift shops and like really seen what type of bars they had and what type of culture they had going on here. Because when you were a kid, you don't care about that type of shit. Plus, when I was a kid, I used to think that Anchorage was so boring. I used to think it was so lame. Like I did not care about anything here. Like I mean, it was the only thing I knew, and the only thing I wanted was to fucking get out of here. Literally. Once I got out of here, I just wanted to come back so bad. But that's besides the point. But so I stopped at that shop being a little overzealous, and I bought it. It was a $50 pen. Should have known it was bad because it was a whole gram for $50 in Alaska. Because the thing is, like, the more expensive ones were like $85, and I'm not even gonna lie, like, I'm the type of person where if I go into a store, I do not like to walk out, and it's something I need to work on, like walk out without buying something, especially when it's a store that small. Two girls, you know what I mean? Neither one of them fucking said hi. It was just giving bitchy vibes, and I wanted to kind of just buy something in order to generate some type of whatever between us because the energy was just given we don't fucking like niggas. So I was like, I don't know, girl. Like I was just like, let me just buy it. I'm already fucking here. You know what I mean? It was starting in the it was starting to get late, you know, so I was just like, you just go. Um, and buy it. The other dispensaries I've been to, I will shout out Great Northern Cannabis. That one girl, she like the gay girl. Well, I wouldn't say she the gay girl. You know, I hate saying that because like sometimes you don't know where other people gay these days. People these days be trying to dress hella gay so they could be accepted by everybody else, including people who actually gay. And before y'all start to say you can't dress gay, actually yes you fucking can because I'm dressed gay right now. Okay, I just I mean I sound stupid saying that, but no, literally, like she was just so sweet. You know, she was obviously high or whatever. Great Northern Cannabis has like okay, the dispensaries here are just top fucking like they're just so bougie. Like I was over here thinking like it was gonna be just ghetto. I don't know, but like compared to Atlanta, like the smoke shops here, like I don't know, in Atlanta, like smoke shops and places like that are just so sketchy to me. The dispensaries here just set up cute. Great Northern Cannabis got like this. It's high as fuck. It is huge. It is tall. You walk in and okay, there's like an ID checker sitting at the front. Like, oh hello, like the fuck. He's like, let me see your ID. And nobody here believes that I'm 21. Like speaking of ID, like the amount of times that like people have grabbed my ID and been like, and the thing is like they won't even. It's like they don't even want to continue with the transaction. Like they doubt that I'm 21 so bad. Like I think that every time I've bought weed or whatever, I went to buy beer. Like I feel like they think that they're just letting me slide. Like I don't know. Like that's what it's given because they'll look and I'm just like, girl, oh, they're going to my boyfriends. Let me stop. But what's it called? No, yeah, but okay, back to Great Northern Cannabis. I'm sorry, we were talking about IDs. Great Northern Cannabis, bro. You walk in, ID checker. Okay, period. It's big and it's spacious, and then there are these huge fucking screens. Because the thing is, I mean, obviously in smoke shops, you can't just have your shit sitting out. You either gotta have it behind the counter or it gotta be behind glass around the store or something like that. So the way their thingy was set up was it was you walk straight in. One side you got big ass fucking like these screens are huge. Like I wouldn't say movie theater, but I would say way bigger than the biggest flat screens that you've ever seen. And then on the other side, you got like they got their little pipes or whatever, like going down. And got their little pipes, their little bongs, their little wraps, all that. Just a bunch of cute stuff. They got like little. I want to see if they have like something Alaska-y to smoke out of, like maybe like damn, I forgot that I have to go to the airport. Bitch, I should have drove here. Just kidding, no, but they have like all these like things just in the back, and then they have like the jars of the weed and like the joints and everything just in the back. Obviously, they take it out with a little thingy. That's something I've never been to a real dispensary where they do shit like that, where it's just in the jars. Like I would hear people talk about like Denmark and like places in Europe, and I'd be like, oh, okay, period. Like they just keep the weed out. Like, oh, you can do that because it's legal. Yeah, bitch, they doing it here. So I'm like, period. But yeah, so each screen, I think there's about two or three. Each screen has like basically just a big ass fucking menu of everything they got. So, they'll have like the flower, it'll be like indica, it'll say 80% THC. Like it has like all that information right there. So you could just be like, okay, I want that. And then they just put it in the bag, boom. Like it got the grams, they got all the information right there. Obviously, you can ask questions if you got questions about it. But yeah, I tried the Georgia Pie strain. I tried Tundra Berry from Great Northern Cannabis. That shit was so good. I love Georgia Pie. That shit fucked me up. Like I underestimated it because I bought like what 2, 3 little half-gram joints or whatever. I smoked that half-gram, and I'm barely at the bottom of the joint, and I'm already like, bitch, I'm listening to music and I am hearing the back of the fucking song. Wild. It is great. Then I went to another place called Tundra. It's on 6th Avenue by like JCPenney or whatever. So the way it's set up, first of all, it is real Alaska-y. Like all these like dispensaries downtown. Like I really love how Alaska just is just giving Alaska. I don't know. You walk in there and it's just like they got the little bear skin on the wall. They got the little deer heads. They got the little moose antler chairs and shit. I'm like, okay, period. But I'm like, wait, it's out. So I go to the little thing and he's like, hey, you know, blah, blah, blah. He was a vibe. I was like, period. So from that place, I had tried this. It's called LA Kush Cake. I would say LA Kush Cake was definitely my favorite out of every strain I smoked here. So good. 10 out of 10. Food wise, I have yet to try something that has really, really impressed me that I've never like tried before, at least besides like coffees. Like I've tried this place called what, Jack's or whatever the fuck it's called in 5th Avenue Mall, which I will say 5th Avenue Mall is like low-key kind of dead now. Like don't nobody be there no more. Like I don't know. I mean, at least during the week, bro, like nobody. Saturday, it was picking up a little, but again, like the Saturday market was going on. There were so many tourists. I honestly loved it. Like I was hearing different languages. I ain't gonna talk to y'all, but you know, I'm like, period. You know, you want to be here, bitch. I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, they had the little Saturday market thing going on. I kind of walked through there. Yeah, like it was cool. You know, they had the little rise. I was like, bitch, like let me fuck around and get on that fucking zipper, bro. It was literally, bro. I was scared. I'm not even gonna lie. Like them little carnivals that are just temporary that they just set up for a little bit. I don't be trusting that shit because them rides be breaking. Like y'all ever see the fucking videos of the fair where it be the little swings and then you see the swing fall off the chain and the chair fall off and the person dies? I ain't gonna hate it, but um, I mean, it was still cool to see the little food, the little stands or whatever. That's what I like. The rides, I don't really fuck with anymore. Unless somebody getting on with me, we dying together. But I'm not getting on no ride by myself. No service on my phone. But food wise, I haven't tried anything that's really impressed me that's new. The pho, we're gonna try that. I've tried pho obviously, but you know, like I'm definitely trying to, you know, see what that place is giving because they got cocktails and I want a cocktail. That is what I want. So yeah, but I don't really know what else to. There's like a lot that I have to talk about, but this video is gonna go on forever. I have to stop because I just don't stop fucking talking. I really don't want to edit this video, but I've said too many things that I feel like just shouldn't be on the internet. This is why I can't film YouTube videos. I hope that y'all are having a good day. I'm gonna actually get ready because I literally look like a fucking bum. And then we're gonna continue this vlog when I look somewhat decent and presentable. Yeah, I'll see y'all when I see y'all.